What is up, Keep Pounding Crew? We're back here at halftime for the Panthers versus Falcons halftime show. We got a lot of crazy things happening with this game. Starting with the kicker, Zane, hitting that 59-yarder right there. I think we've pretty much solved our kicking problem. So, what about the drops? We got a lot of wide receiver drops here, including a drop from Tommy Tremble as well. So, we still got some work to do. But I started seeing Sam throw some good passes today. So, maybe we're starting to get back on track on offense. But a little too late, though. And I think I would have really loved to have that first drive last week, against the Giants. A drive like that would have really sparked us and got us going. But the fact of the matter is, we're playing for 9 wins now. So, 9 wins, we don't have control of our destiny in the wild card race if we still somehow get in. That being said, there's a lot of good plays that have happened in this first half. Shaq, I apologize for the background noise. That's my family. So just focus on me, if you don't mind. Can you seriously? All right. I guess not. So it's 10-9. I'm really liking DJ's play so far. Again, he's also getting me a lot of fantasy points too, which is great. But am I the only person that got really, really nervous that when Sam Darnold started running for his life? This man, every time he runs, it's an injury risk. So, and if he gets hurt, there goes our season plus his trade value. Nobody thinks about that. But it's a very big factor. We got to decide what to do with Sam Darnold at the end of the year. Are we keeping him? Are we trading him? What are we doing with him? So at this point, it's a big question mark of how are we approaching this situation. And I think it's interesting they showed the graphics of our former quarterbacks and how they started out. You saw the 0 for 2, you saw the 1 for 3, and then you saw Sam Darnold with the 3 for 4, which, wasn't spectacular, but it was noticeably the best one on the list. So, yeah, we just have to take it one step at a time with Sam and just figure out what we're doing, how we want to approach this before we make our move. But, give Shaq some time, I don't expect him to come back and start making like pass deflections and stuff like that right away. But yeah, he's just coming off an injury. But he had a couple of opportunities. So next game, maybe he'll start to step that back up and get back to his old levels again. That one pick was impressive, though. Very impressive. That just shows this man has been reading playbooks. He's been reading Matt Ryan's eyes. He knows exactly when he's looking away, and where that ball might go. So, I was very happy with that. Riddick has stepped up again. Great player on defense. I'm really happy with him. I think Jeremy Chin's solid as well. We haven't had any reason to question either one of them. So, my question is, can Ian Thomas keep up this run blocking that he's doing? Because there were some great runs, and I felt like we got some big holes opened up for these running backs. So if he can continue to do that, I think we'll be in good shape there. I did not like the fact that even the Fox announcer figured out that it was going to be a run to the right, and he called it right before it happened. Not even a millisecond before it happened, before the snap even occurred. That's how predictable this offense is, and it's not good. We got to keep pushing and trying to expand that playbook. I don't know that Joe Brady could do it. Honestly, I don't know that he has that ability to do that. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. Gilmore is in today. I feel like he's doing okay so far. He's still got some work to do, but good pass rush, good, decent coverage. Uh, he did have the one pass interference, but my concern right now, my biggest concern is our offensive line continuously false starts, holding penalties, and it's just not good. I also saw Cam Irving double up on a guy, a defensive tackle, I believe it was, when he left his gap wide open for a possible sack attempt or pressure. That's not good. Come on, Cam, do better. We know you got more in you than that. Be smarter. So, yeah, I give credit where it's due. I throw heat where it's due as well. So, I'm a little grumpy with the fumble by Chuba at the beginning of the game. I feel like that should have never occurred. And this game started out just like it did the last one, with a turnover, which is really bad. Um and I'll counter that with the fact that we used our timeouts well. We had all 3 timeouts within the last 2 minutes, which was good. We used them properly. That was a good challenge by Matt Rule. I thought that was a touchdown. I think most people did. When you go back and look at it, there was some green grass in between that end zone chalk and his foot. I guarantee you there was. When you're looking at a very specific angle from the left to the right side, you could see it. If you look real close at his right foot, you'll see it. So that was a bad call. I'm not going to get mad at the refs, but just some questionable play calling. Ref calls today. So, what can we do to get the second half rolling again? It's simple. Play better. Do we want this win? We'll see. All right, guys. Keep pounding. I'll see you guys at post game. Remember, guys, 2-hour post game stream, no later than that because it's Halloween. So,